This place is...
It was burned to the ground.
But why?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just...
They're not! Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed.
Yes, over... What?
He draws no breath.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with.
Gallica?
Yes!
Then we move...
I don't like this. Russell?
Huh? My word.
You were His Highness's tutor.
I know, but by the heavens. Then,
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally.
alas, oh,
Russell, where is His Highness?
a few days ago, those did... I cannot tell you how long I had waited. It happened before we could fathom. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curses lifted. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay...
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic.
Who?
I don't know who the murderer was, but from the moment he appeared, I believe his soul...
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins.
Luis. They're
Please, Russell.
We've laid him in the prayer room for now.
You're coming. Aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe...
I'd heard a rumor. 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. Strange.
Something wrong?
No? Well, I will go before you to the prayer room.
You're going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself.
I'm a little worried.
It's nearly time. Long have I waited. You must hurry. The time has come. All was for this day. There is still time.
This way.
No.
Your Highness.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep. Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruaday.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when his...
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by...
Despicable!
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our She was a flower amidst the forests. A woman of such beauty. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince. You there, boy. Are you...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Hey,
The time here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place. Now remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
what do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper, before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt. Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince,
He lies dead.
thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
And this is where it ends.
Art thou certain? Is this truly where thy road ends? Then I ask thee what thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him,
That's not true.
if the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. He was consumed by the curse. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee,
I'm the prince's...
is that truly thy... to name but a few? Thy parent... Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't...
As I said, thou art a being of mine. 'Twas Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the... Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory, the memories gained on thy journey, the friend, all thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Do you mean...
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for free,
Is that right?
so I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
What is this?
Could this be?
Hey, what awaits us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance. The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that he has now been saved. And so, the journey...
What?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself. And may the fates...
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel? I feel fine, I think.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was... this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then, that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how
a mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great
the self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And it...
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please, forgive me, Your Highness.
I failed you when you needed me most. And more. Despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize your highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Gria's.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, your highness! With all respect, I must object.
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and Fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened. Right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too.
A voice? Lady Gruiday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there a...
I know someone was guiding me.
So a disembodied voice.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have no idea.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side, unseen. Watching. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life.
Chiefess Gruiday, we want to know everything. We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light.
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the Old Ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elda, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
It beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elda.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
And besides, let's do it. Let's fight.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you because I want to be.